Episode 13. Welcome to the special lecture on mythology and science. I am the master of time and space, Dongfang Hao. The mythical flying stars that enter the home correspond to the new scientific interpretation of the itinerant stellar core. The myth of the flying stars entering the house comes from the secrets of an ancient Taoist sect in the East and is little known to the outside world. Legend has it that in ancient times, a Taoist master was practicing outside one morning, some 13,000 years ago, when he saw an extremely bright star flying from west to east, almost grazing the Earth and approaching Venus. Although this star passed Earth without incident, as it approached Venus, it passed so close that it overshot it. The force of this passage caused Venus to spin forward several times, causing it to shine even brighter than before. The old ancestor saw this scene and felt something in his heart. He counted on his fingers and finally understood the situation in the Central Plains. Leaving aside the mythological shell, let's unravel the mystery of this astronomical accident from the perspective of Eastern science. Remember, during the second stellar chain reaction, Mercury was struck by a fragment of Martian crust just outside Mars. This caused its core to break free from its shell and fly out, disintegrating into a series of planetary fragments in what is now the asteroid belt. The impacted core headed straight for Jupiter's orbit. Fortunately, Jupiter was not in its path, so Mercury managed to cross Jupiter's orbit and hurtle into Saturn's. Fortunately, Saturn was not in the path of Mercury's core, so it crossed the second orbit again and crashed into the Emperor star. This time it wasn't so lucky. Mercury's core, with enormous force, slammed into the Emperor star, which was orbiting in its orbit, with the force of thunder. This collision of ice and fire produced enormous blocks of ice, forming Pluto's satellites and the appearance of the dwarf planet Pluto. What is even more outrageous is that the Emperor star was knocked off its feet by this collision, and it still remains on the ground, spinning. Following this collision, Mercury's core immediately reversed course, passing through the orbits of Saturn, Jupiter, the asteroid belt, and Mars without colliding, and then whizzed past Earth. A brush with Earth would have been disastrous. Fortunately, Earth survived, and this scene was witnessed and recorded by a sect elder during his morning training. This collision deflected Mercury's core to the periphery of the Sun, where it was captured and forged an orbit around it at its closest approach, which is now Mercury. In the next episode, the evil star Taoist allows us to zoom out from Venus's mysterious clouds and explore its scorching core. Will Venus soon be plunged into planetary aging and self-destruction?